wind-bitten gray February eve swollen with pox frost, Black Mike navigating forbidden journey tangles the road alone, my old bones be chaired with books, home fires crackling at the margin of the gale, outside the desperate vagabond night, loose-collared, windy-browed. At last he arrived under the chime of 2. As I was dozing, I flung the door wide.
Simone, tú sabes.
Poured drops of scotch for black sleep and filled the pipe with absence of memory. For with daybreak I birthed, the stoic behemoth awaited her charge. Our counter was a Creole cabbie wearing beads. His skiffy rusted out van in Hades. Hades was in many ways as left in this creed. The forgotten city, once plumed with pearl and golden with age, now swept with refuse, browned by the pulsing tide room. But down on Canal Street, the rising sheiks, perfumed of beer, were aflame at parade's edge. Mad-eyed, bare-chested and nimble, looting the floats of beads and women. No item man of blood on the outskirts of town, a wayfarer. Sanford by name, though slight of bone, built in his heart like an ox. Good to see you, Sanford. Blown ragged from across the blue sea and weary assailed, he'd rested his staff at the door of a favorite Delta lass, but temporarily, as he said, and went on to farther past the sooner than not. He fed on the brown sugars of the Delta, perfecting the craft of the sweetsman on the grave tutelage. Returning home from the shop at night by bicycle, there was his last waiting under the new saplings in the yard, planted afresh to replace their aggrieved and flooded forebears. As he said, it was a quiet life.
Y los pinches beats se cae de mi cigareto cada vez.
The throngs in the street, twice larger than they'd been but 2 moons before. Indeed, we'd now a sizable throng of our own. To wit, lovely Sadie, flower-haired and sundressed. Brando, curly bearded and wearing round his head an outside bow tie. Aurelia, green-stockinged and nymphish. And Gordon, the dog. Sadie had a cup of wine. She produced from her sack a small skin and filled it soundlessly.
It will be the blood of mine sire. I shall take it to the river and wade in the shallows, there pour off my sorrow. Let flow his mortal soul, commingling with the salt stream, back into the tawny muds, where whence all life springing. Oh, Lord!
I say, hey, surely you, I say, if any, I say, could tell a traveler which way be stained with absinthe? I see.
Yeah? Well, I didn't say I mightn't be, but what for green fairies anyway? Well, there's twice as good as so by ordinary heads. I go a mile down to Decatur and the Esplanade, and then right from here, turn a corner, and on the corner is the justice realm. I tell you now, witches run the shop, but they're friendly enough if handled well. But if you're friendly enough, it's Diana's own crop of salvia they got right under the counter and for sale for any man to match them juggling.
Juggling?
Juggling.
Huh.
So you come for Indian weed, I assume, by the look of you. In truth, no beauty potions or dandy perfumes. But sure as you're here, well, you must know. Our backs be well bowed with the love of these flowers, yeah. And for the pleasure of taking, firing them, look ye on these silken scarves, If one of your band can keep 'em riding the air till my kid Capias let one fall, dank weed and plenty you'll have right soon. Or you can pay double the full price now.
We need not his tours with Bonham's Harlequins.
Harlequins? You don't say. For Sanford's hand was scant of epistles, yet flushed with craft, to be sure.
Oh, yeah! All right!
Oh my goodness! Oh, Sanford! Oh my goodness, look at you go!
Go! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, yeah! No. Oh, no! Ah! Ah!
The old witch verily flew from her cauldron, spewing harsh invectives at the lad. How he cheated!
You cheated!
Dishonored the juggler's code.
You dishonored the juggler's code!
And on and on.
And on and on and on and on.
But Sanford only shrugged.
And on.
Black Mike was only too pleased to take up his cause.
Pa, yo tengo la esquina de él.
Tell you
Mira,
lousy,
no me
no good, you
chingas,
better just...
porque yo tengo la esquina de
Come,
él.
lad. This town's got kicks enough for us elsewhere. Let's go.
You no good. Get...
Oyes, ¿quieres una huracán?
Back in a minute. Oh, jeez. Man. Nobody's watching. A grizzled man of about 60, stone dead to the threadbare adventures on the street outside.
And we're living in tabernacles, and that's the symbol.
I paused just aside the window, watched his wife, likewise masked. In the gray light's shadows collect, resurrect, betray momentarily and banish her thoughts of another year Bayou spent, such that the most severe Lenten sacrifices were feckless to retract. But by then a moment, an age had passed, moving on towards the sweet shop, where we'd share our purloined herbals with Sanford's brothers in crime, who'd likely be sweeping up and past ready to disorder their heads by this time.
Can I have 3 chocolate Cajun for crawfish?
Cajun crawfish coming right.
Wait, no. I mean, 2 gumball barks.
Gumbo barks, alright.
No, wait, I mean, wow, it sure smells good in here. I bet you guys must eat candy all day.
7 o'clock, time to close up. Thanks for your
Hey,
visit.
but I still wanted a caramel dip froggy woggy. Hey.
Sorry, we're out of froggy woggies.
I want candy.
Alright.
Sanford popped the top, inhaled deeply, and spit-spewed the blue smoke out in convulsions of spontaneous laughter. He'd managed to pass the jar before curling like some sort of bemused lynx on the floor of the high-ceiling shop, and I feared, with his employer observing, he'd be a trailsman proper again only too soon. But by the time I looked, the chief himself had taken the brave lead and was knocking heavily around his sugary works with the concern of a toddler. A child, I tell you. I'll admit it, I'd been taken too. I like me here, this other long white planks and wealthy thing with flowing reactor. I rose.
El muerte de se ríe de mí y ese paso de su filero desde allá.
He motioned with his broad hand.
¿Y qué más vas a hacer antes de que los vemos?
A dead man's sleep and then some. And the netherworld north can have me.
No me rajes, vato. No me chingas, vato.
Vamos a emborrachar como todos los pinches vatos.
I felt the tingling of a dark but unidentifiable presence lurking close by. Hello, Mercy, Zeus, Mary, McBuddha, Jacoby be praised. Her horrible eyes bore into me, raped me, and in the frozen moment I was paralyzed, legs buckling. Then the survival reflex kicked in, and I ran blindly in no direction in all directions at once. The crone clung to our trail like it was her very lifeblood. But she'd never take me alive. With nary a thought outside blind animal lust for survival, I dove headlong into the brown waters. Clay in the hands of Neptune. But as the story goes, through a wind-bitten gray February eve swirling with pox frost. Oh yes, we've been through that. Well, wait, let me tell you about Karen. There was a cabbie, very interesting fellow. Wait, I didn't mention him, didn't I? Okay. Well, there was Gordon among the throngs on Canal Street. No, yes, he is from Jersey. I don't know what he told you. Oh yes, of course, there were witches there, too. Yes, there was, I've been through all that before. I told you, okay. No, it really happened. No, it was a cell phone commercial, it was indeed. No, I can't say here which company it was for. No, I wasn't there. Trust me, we were there. It was rather bizarre, the whole thing that happened. Anyway, and so the story goes, it was a Tory wind-bitten gray Forever Eve swollen with pox frost, black bike navigating from mid-church center to road. No, it was not a toll road, one of the interstate roads. Anyway, there were harlequins involved. It's all true. Yes, it's true. Yes, they were real. No, I was there.
Timecode NOLA.com.
Independent film. Originality.
TimecodeNOLA.com.
Urban man.
Crescent City.
Creative.
8mm.
Independent.
TimecodeNOLA.com.
Video. Man, you ain't know.
Log on to www.timecodenola.com. You heard me?
Informative.
TimecodeNOLA.com.
Smile pretty while you do it.
They killed their father.
I'll take care.
They strong-armed their business.
You gotta ask yourself a question. Are you gonna play ball or are you gonna cause trouble? You're hitting it close-handed and from the front. You got a backhander. It's rude to hit girls with a closed fist.
I'll hit you with a closed fist.
They kidnapped their loved ones.
What you boys, some type of mental sexuals or something?
They took our
And when they massacred their kitty cat, there was no going back.
What the
You with the wrong You're gonna die.
Suspense. Mystery. And love.
Hello, little boys, little toys, we're the dreams you're believing. Crawling up the walls, running down your face. Razor sharp, razor clean, feel the weapon sensation on your back with loaded guns.
Chicken was a bit dry. Perhaps a little more marsala next time. Oh, darling, it's nothing personal. It's just what I do. Hello, Diane. Yes, tomorrow night. That would be just perfect. Doing? Oh, I was just having someone over for dinner. Oh no, they're gone. Tomorrow night would be perfect. I look forward to it. This wine is amazing. It has a hint of currant and oak? Something smoky. This must be quite an old wine. It's got quite a kick.
Thank you. I consider myself a connoisseur.
This food is fantastic. You're gonna have to teach me the recipe sometime.
I'm afraid that dies with me.
We'll just see how the night goes.
I doubt it goes that far.
Oh, come now. By the time the night's over, you'll be showing me all sorts of things.
Oh. Shameless, aren't you?
I do have my moments.
Don't think too highly of yourself. I cook for lots of men. Well, here's my secret ingredient. You know, I am surprised at how many men ask me for the recipe.
Why?
It's just what I do.
I think I'm in love.
I need you to say that you forgive me.
You are gonna leave Mary alone, all right?
You're...
Mary, when did you get out of prison?
I need you to tell me that you forgive me. Just
I have
for 1
no
minute.
desire to speak with you. Ever.
I feel like I missed everything.
I've spiked the invertebrate.
Timecode NOLA. The New Orleans Independent Film Program.
Good stuff.
Bring it on.
It's gonna be so good, man.
We're hooked up big time. The goody goods.
Right. Feel me, dog? I feel me. I feel right. Dope, man. You know I'm talking about. This party gonna be dope. Let's go over the list. Make sure you have no mistakes, right? So look, we're gonna have white stuff, bars, sweet snow, special K. Oh, don't forget the shrooms. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So look. Be back at 6, you feel me? 6, okay. And bring everything I need. And I'm gonna cook it up right. You know how I do it? Yeah.
4. I know it's crazy, huh?
I just overheard a crime.
I'll call you back. What crime? Who? When?
It's going down at 6 o'clock. Yes, I'm sure. Them in the door. Freeze, suckers, you're busted!
Oh.
Birthday cake, boss?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Chuck, got the stuff? It's right here.
NOLA, you heard me.
See you, Adam. I'm late for work.
Zach, what are you doing?
Playing Rastan.
Why are you wearing that? It's not even Halloween.
I know.
Hey, why does everybody at the mall call you Zach?
It's my initials.
Rastan, huh? Damn, what level are you on? You're pretty good. You signed up for the tournament today?
Yo, Zach, did you take your Adderall today? It makes me feel funny. Alright. Hey, Josh. I need to talk to you about something.
Sorry, buddy, gotta go.
All of my life I've had nothing to gain, nothing to live for, just my own thoughts of pain. No trust in friendship, only sex, and drugs, no real allegiance, fuck.
I work at the Chinese takeout place in Time Plaza. I hate it. I'm trying to get a job at the airbrush shop. I take karate at the dojo upstairs. My sensei drives a Porsche. The people I work for are Chinese. Their country is communist. I don't know if they are, but they get along with the Russians who own the strip mall. You can't even get a pair of blue jeans in Russia for less than $300. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a nuclear silo under this place.
Я приехал в Америку, потому что я хочу контролировать здесь мою личную судьбу. В России у меня нет над ней контроля. Советское правительство скорее заставляет своих людей голодать, чем останавливать программу ядерного оружия и прекращать отправлять космонавтов в космос. В конце концов, в Соединенных Штатах у тебя есть выбор, куда тратить свои деньги. А в России ядерные электростанции разрушаются. И сейчас наша страна представляет из себя города-мутанты. Граждане с зеленой кожей. Пока не наступила гласность и перестройка, все это было спрятано от населения. Я люблю мою страну, но я люблю деньги. А кто нет? Наш бизнес состоит из того, чтобы снабжать магазины дешевыми товарами. Стерео, одежда, видео, аксессуары для автомобилей, китайские товары.
The president is a movie star. The CIA makes videos for him to watch because he doesn't have a long enough attention span to read anything. He's a lot like my brother. My parents took him to the psychologist, and now they're testing this new drug on him called Adderall. Zach makes F's in school, but he can beat any game. He's the best video game player I've ever seen. He always hangs out at the arcade inside the mall. It's dark in there, and it smells like weed. My dad doesn't know this, but people bet money on him. He has more money in his piggy bank than I have in my bank account.
Friday night, and I'm working, repairing video games. I've been to a lot of arcades, and I got a bad feeling about this place. People tell me my son's a video game wizard. I don't even know what that means. When I was in Vietnam, I worked on choppers. I learned how to fix just about anything and fell in love with Joshua and Zach's mother. Now, I'm a family man. I like to relax on the weekends.
Do you know that the Zap has the highest score in Zaxxon? I know, because there's an organization in Iowa, the Twin Galaxy Scoreboards, that keeps track of that. And I can beat him. I can beat that punk. He is supposed to be worth a fortune. He has made thousands hustling video games, and I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him and put my name in a record book to boot. Hey, you the Zap?
Finally, I'm done. I think I saw Zach back there. We don't even spend any time together anymore. But at this age, you have to leave them alone.
I am the Black Knight.
You know, you just cost me a lot of money, kid.
Hey, Rusty! Get your hands off my brother!
Катись отсюда, щенок!
Come on, Zach, let's get the out of here!
In millions of kitchens all over the world, there lurks a killer, so violent, so brutal, that he has killed millions and billions since the dawn of time. Left unabated, he will continue to maim and to devastate. Meet the Mr. Coffee 2001. You'll find him everywhere if you look, but odds are you have paid him little attention in the past. It's not the machine that man should fear, but what it produces. A heat source so evil, it's capable of heating liquids beyond their boiling points, producing a drink and sent millions of taste buds to meet their maker. In 1972, Ernest Smeagol went for his morning cup of joe, looking forward to savoring that hot caffeine as it splashed over his tongue, down his throat, and into his brain. But Ernie never got that far. He was betrayed by his coffee maker, and now has to face life without his tongue. A small group is planning an uprising against that which has killed our taste buds and spoiled our days. With the simple act of blowing, one can free himself from the oppressive shackles of the dreaded coffee burn. He will grant his tongue liberty from fear, and his taste buds will rejoice to go on tasting another day. No one should ever again have to live like poor Ernie Schmiegel.
So you're a filmmaker, huh? You sit around with your partners talking about you gonna shoot this or I'm gonna shoot that. You ain't shooting shit. You gotta finish the sound bites and I need ADR and my soundtrack music ain't right. You ain't making movies if nobody ain't seeing them. Get the done, you bullshitting. We need your film. Send them in today. Timecode NOLA, you heard me?
Timecode NOLA is supported in part by the Louisiana Division of the Arts Council of New Orleans, Cox Communications, and by people like you.
In 1891, Thomas Edison invented the motion picture camera. In 1896, the first permanent venue for showing movies in the United States opened its doors on Canal Street. In 2003, Timecode NOLA, the definitive New Orleans independent film program, debuts. Timecode NOLA, check us out every Thursday night, 7 p.m., Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m., only on Cox 10, you heard, man?
If you like snoozer, you might enjoy Gone Gangsta Things, a collection of short works by Jason Affolter. Contained on this very neat DVD are Snoozer and other assorted projects. Some of these movies have been screened all around the world and won awards, while others sadly have not. You'll find art, adventure, comedy, horror, beauty, oddity, along with a super secret hidden bonus track. Gone Gangsta Things is available at Mojo Coffee House, Mushroom Music, Octavia Books, and online at filmbaby.com. Get yours today, or tomorrow.
Time.
This ain't your night. My night! I could have taken Wilson apart. So what happens? He gets the shot at the title in the ballpark, and what do I get? A one-way ticket to Palookaville! I could have been a contender.